Hello and welcome to my Linux Debian Wheezy. I'm Danny G, and I'm here to report on my progress as to whether or not I was able to make that illustrious transition from Windows operating system to Linux. And the answer is yes, I was. Now you got to keep in mind that I am a casual user. I don't consider myself a heavy user. My needs aren't many, but anything that I did on Windows, I can do on Linux, except maybe play Grand Theft Auto 5 when it comes out on PC. But yeah, I still have Windows, and that's what it's reserved for. It's reserved for Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, I like to manipulate photos and graphics design. For that, the alternative to Photoshop and PaintShop Pro would be the GIMP, a very powerful program. As you can see, I made that. I also made this one here that you see on my desktop. Speaking of desktops, I'm using what is called KWin, and you have the privilege of choosing what kind of desktop you want. When you come into Debian, you have several choices before you install the actual operating system. You can have something really plain and simple where you build it from the ground up to something kind of a little more flashy, like GNOME. This is part of the GNOME system, and then you just go around and just build to your like. You can just goof off and fool around with different things. I have Conky over here and another little gadget over here that tells me about my NVIDIA graphics card. Just little things. Of course, I have Google Chrome. I was actually reading an article today where this techie guy named Tony Bradley from PC World says that after spending 30 days on Ubuntu, he was unable to make a successful transition. He said it was too hard, that he had to read and he had to learn new things. Well, guess what, buddy? You weren't born on a Windows, were you? I mean, you had to learn your way around that too, right? Yeah, so don't let people like this discourage you and say that you can't, because I'm proof that you can. Let's keep looking at some of the programs that I like to use. As a casual user, I like to edit videos, and here is Kden Live, and there's Maytel playing the drums and some zombies kicking the fence. Yeah, this is a non-linear program. It has a lot of different effects, transitions, etc. I of course like to use Skype, and so does my lady. And Skype and Linux doesn't come with any ads, any pop-ups, any videos, nothing annoying. So that's a plus for me. The sound quality is great. If you're into torrents, there is transmission. I haven't done much torrenting since I've got on Linux, have I? It's been about 2.5 weeks since I've hit a torrent site. What else do we have? If you like to record your screen activity, there's vocal screen. That's what I'm using right now. Just installed Minitube the other day. I typed in boxing. Let's type in Manny Pacquiao. See if we get some videos of Manny Pacquiao on here on Minitube instead of having to go directly to YouTube. I can just Minitube it. I can download the videos directly to my desktop using this. So that's a plus. It's a nice little program I found. What else do we have? If I want to do vectoring, such as one does in Adobe Illustrator, they have Inkscape. What else? Oh, one that I found the other day is called Time Shift. This is a rollback system similar to Rollback RX. Not to be confused with System Restore on Windows, which was crap. Yeah, so this is a very good program. Now keep in mind everything that I'm using is free. I haven't paid for anything. What else do I have? I installed my NVIDIA graphics card drivers. All working well. I don't use Office, but if I did, there was LibreOffice, which allows me to make Office documents, spreadsheets, presentations, drawings. You can actually even run the real Office on Linux using an emulator. There's also a program called Vineyard, something like that. So yeah, you're not really limited to just all this open source software. If I ever wanted to find a bunch of programs, there is a add and remove software. Now all these programs are available to Linux and to me, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Anything you see that is checked, I have installed. I installed Blender the other day, and now anything that's not checked is not installed. So there is a plethora of programs to install. If you want, you can go program happy, program crazy. What else haven't I showed you guys? Like I said, keep in mind I'm a casual user, man. I like to get online, and I spend a lot of time on Facebook, but there are times when I get bored and I want to do some graphic editing or make a video or do a tutorial, whatever. Yeah, I can do that on Linux today. So I was able to make that transition, and yes, it took me some time. I had to learn a few things, but yep, if I can do it, so can you. I guess that's all I wanted to say. I'm sure I left a lot of things out, but I just wanted to give you guys an overall status report, if you will, or progress report. And here I am after about 2.5 weeks. I haven't used Windows since. So, yeah, I pat myself on the back. Alright, man, I'm going to sleep. Peace!